Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. So today what I wanted to do for you is something that I saw online. And I saw a video on Instagram and it was by someone called Janine? I hope I'm saying that right. I'll leave a link to every part of her socials below. And it was like a draw my makeup kind of situation where people drew her eyeliner and she did this incredible graphic liner. So I have to apologize. I posted a picture on Instagram and Twitter on the 1st of March. And it was just my blank eye and I was like, you draw my makeup, you know, for a video and I'll do it. And I forgot. And the weeks didn't quite work out as I wanted them to, so I'm extremely late you know, posting a video using all the amazing pictures you sent me. And when I say amazing stuff, you all created some insanely good looks and some of them looked really real and I was like, how are you doing this? But I've chosen one that I wanted to do today that I think has a little bit of a challenge to it, but I think it will look really cool if I can do it right. So the look I have chosen is this one. Now what I liked about this is I liked the brow, I liked the liner, I liked the different the situations going on. So that is what I'm going to attempt for you today. I might even do a few more of these. I think it's a really cool idea. That's who I saw it from. I don't know if somebody else has done this before, but this user is where I got my inspiration from to do this. So let's do it. So I have chosen a few palettes and I'm looking at the shades here and they're quite like earthy green and brown tones and a few nudes. So I'm going to use this palette by Sample Beauty. This is the Paradigm Shift Palette, and there's quite a few greens, quite a few earthy tones, so I'm going to use that. Talking about Sample Beauty, again gifted, not sponsored though, I was filming a video just a minute ago and they sent me this brow gel. This is amazing. Let me just show you it. Let me just show you as I talk about this. So it does go on quite goopy, like so. I brushed it through. It almost like gets clearer, but I brushed it through with another brush. And I'm just going to point all my brows up and out. I'm so happy that brands are finally making brow gels that aren't just like this wet kind of, you know, gel base. They're a little bit more glue-like. Yeah, and like I said, I just used it and I just took off my makeup. Well, apparently not around my eyes properly. Look at that. And it came out really well as well with a cleansing oil, sorry. So no worries there. But look, it just keeps it all up and spiky. That's how I like it. And then I've just been using the Glossier Brow Flick just to fill in those little bits because I'm growing out my brows and I really ruined them the other day, but let's not talk about it. Okay, so I'm just going to carve out my brows quickly and I'm going to put on my eye base. And then we will start. I'm kind of nervous because it looks kind of technical. And it's been a long time since I've done like technical, you know? I've done beauty, I've done all that kind of stuff, but a liner, and I'm going to consider it graphic liner because it has that detail. Yeah, why not challenge ourselves today? So for my primer, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Putty Primer. Now, somebody, where did I read it? Someone commented on something, messaged me about this primer and told me it was really dry and they had a hard time getting it onto the lid and actually using it, which I totally understand. I 100% know what you mean. It is a little bit dry, but that's why I quite like it because it's a little bit drier. However, what I do when I'm applying this is I use my finger and I will literally not like rub lows, but I'll literally like go backwards and forwards very slightly. And I'm just going to give my finger some time to warm up that product. Use your body temperature to kind of like melt the product. And then I'm just going to apply with my finger very gently. I'm going to pat. Very gently. You don't have to use all the product that's on your finger. And then with a clean finger, I'm then going to go in and do exactly the same just to help blend that in. Remember, you don't need too much eye primer. So whenever I apply more, I'm going to go back in with my clean finger and continue to blend. And that way you don't get that dry kind of finish. But I totally get what you mean. It can be quite dry. Wow, I wish I took off my makeup properly a minute ago. Okay, let's do this. We're all in this together. So if it goes wrong, it's everyone's fault. So my flesh liner is going to be from Inglot. This is it called AMC? Yeah, AMC Eyeliner Gel. This is a shade 68, which is like a similar tone to my skin. And then for that bright green, I'm going to have to go in with a pencil because it goes in the waterline and also has that nice detail. I think I'm going to use the Electric Daisy from Colourpop. Yeah, because, yeah, that isn't quite it. Okay, let's do this. Am I scared? Yes. Am I excited? Also, yes. So I'm just going to break down this look in my head, and that way I can make it a little bit more achievable. So I think what I'm going to do is like a brown halo eye, and then have that green shine in the middle. Do I have anything like that? I'll find something. And then I'm going to do the big, thick flesh liner, then go over with the, no, and then do the green and then go over with the black. And I'm going to X out my brow. I'm scared now. Okay, no, come on. So I'm dipping into this palette first, and I'm going to take this shade here. Oh, it looks really orangey on camera, but it's more brown. And it's kind of like a halo with a wing. So I'm going to start by shading in the socket first. Okay, that's orange. So I've ruined it already. And then to create this kind of like winged tail, I'm literally just going to make a triangle with my brush like this. I find that's the easiest way to get that kind of shape. And then we can cut off the underneath with concealer. Okay, let's start making this kind of winged halo. I'm overthinking it. In my mind, I'm like, oh my God, the liner. Okay, let's go for this deeper brown right here. I'm going to really push that colour into the socket because that shade goes across the whole eye. So I'm literally just like digging into my eyeball there. And then take it a little bit higher. I'm going to almost hold the brush flat against my face and then buff up that way. So we're still blending, but taking the colour higher. And the same again to get that point on the outside. I'm just going to triangle my brush. Triangle my brush, you know what I mean, make a triangle shape. Okay, so now that color's down, I'm gonna go in with the darker brown, just pack it on these outside corners and the inside corners as well to get that halo. Just tapping to make sure I get full color payoff. And I'm leaving a tiny bit of space on that inside corner because in the picture, there's like this neon green right there. Okay, I'm back. I went because my memory card was full and I had to empty it, and I didn't realize how much stuff on there I had that I needed, but one file takes like an hour to put on my computer. Okay, so where were we? Yes. So I'm actually going to add the tiniest small bit of black to the outside and inside corner, just to, not to add the color black, but to use it as a tone and shade and just make sure the brown is a tiny bit darker. So I'm going to take the smallest amount and tap off almost everything. I just deepen that brown very slightly. Okay, so for the green on the lid, I was really trying to think desperately of what I had that would look like, I think it's matte in the picture, but I do want it to have a bit of shine. So I'm going to go in with my Fashionista palette, and this is from Eunique Beauty, not Eunique like the MLM, it's a different brand. And I'm going to take the shade I'm Helping the Economy, which is this green. I'm just going to tap that just on the middle of the lid. I'm going to put most of the colour on the lid, and then gently tap my finger backwards and forwards so we don't have to do any blending. We can just leave it at that. Yes, let me take a look at the picture. Okay. Okay, let's just do it. Let's get this liner out the way. So I'm not going to take... It goes in quite a bit. Okay. My liner's a little bit dry and it's kind of dragging a little bit. So I'm going to take the Master Metal Manipulator by Mario. And I know Inglot do Duraline, which I could use also, but I wanted to use this today. And the reason I need to be so hydrated is so that it moves. Otherwise it's going to drag and you're not going to get those nice slick shapes with it. So the liner underneath, I actually need to bring a little bit further down because in the picture it does go underneath the green, which is in line with a waterline, bottom waterline. And I've slightly bat-winged the shape when I do that. So why does that keep following my face? I can't see what I'm doing. Sorry, my camera keeps focusing on my face. So when I look down, it's like this kind of swish shape. When I look up, it looks like it's going straight across. See how much of a smoother shape you get when it's like, this is so dehydrated. Oh no, this one's leaking. This one's seeping. Okay, this one's like bleeding in. That's fine. We're going to let it dry and come back to it later. What's happening now? Black or green? Green. Let's do the green first. Oh my god, I'm so scared. So I'm going to go across my waterline, take it up into the liner. Look how much that's bleeding. Can you see the bump? Oh, okay. No, no. Okay, this eye we're going to have to ditch. I look at it's literally bled out, and then I open my eye without it drying, and now it's stuck. Okay, so it's not going to draw. Okay, I'm going to have to make my own colour liner. Okay, so I actually found a liner from Ofra, which I can use, which is a similar colour, so that's good. No, it's not on the bottom there, is it? It's just like a little peak of green. I need to get mascara on and cover up these lashes. This is dry too. Why does all my stuff dry out? Let's watch this side get worse and worse and worse. Okay, black. Why haven't I got black? Right, I'm panicking now because this keeps getting wrong. Keeps getting wrong, keeps going wrong. No, it's okay. We can do this. Come on. Okay, so just on the top. So, so that's not drawing on top of that product. No, now my lashes have like printed on the fleshy colour. Okay, just keep your eyes still. Okay, let's finish up under the eye and do a little bit of correcting everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. So I got a bit of a flesh liner there, so it's gonna cover that up. So I've actually kind of dragged my eyelid down a little bit. So I'm actually just gonna raise it up again by dragging the inside corner down and putting some of that bright green in there, which we need to anyway, but let's do concealer first. I can't believe what happened here. This is, I get in my head and I panic and I'm like, fuck. Up and around here a little bit. Forget this side. Okay, so I've just corrected that green tip a little bit. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, let's shove a lash on it and hope for the best. Okay, so lash is on. I've done my skin. Oh, the brow. I forgot about the eyebrow. Okay, let me do highlighter next. So this is from Uoma Beauty, and this is from the Coming to America collection, the Royal Edit. Look how incredible these colours look. Oh, it smells good. Oh, it smells really good. Oh, when all else fails, just do half a face. And also from the same collection, I have Sexual Chocolate, which is this. It isn't as dark as it looks here. What was it? Oh, eyebrows. Okay, so I'm literally going to take, this is the Brow Engineer from Sensorium. Did I say that right? I can't read the writing. This is the shade Bleached, and it just completely like blocks out the brow, but I'm just going to take a little bit on a brush and create that X shape. This is really good, by the way. If you have incredibly dark brows and thick brows that are usually you can't bleach out, then grab some of this. There's 3 other shades. No, there's not. There's 2 other shades. I'm going to let that set and then build another layer. Okay, so this is it. That was such a struggle for me today. I need to like get myself reacquainted with textures and products and all of these other bits. So this is the side that you should look at. Ignore the other side. This is amazing. I actually really like the idea for brow. I think that's really cool. There you go. Well, thank you so much for joining me. This was actually really fun to recreate. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a grip in general and then do this again with you all. I thought it was really fun. And it's nice to kind of like, sometimes my creativity, my mind just blanks. I'm like, well, what should I do? And this, I would have never thought of this. So this is absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me. I might try this again. If you want to submit a look, keep an eye out on my Twitter, my Instagram, and I'll post it again when I'm going to do it. Check out the person who I was inspired by below, and see those like liner drawings. It's such an incredible idea. Thank you so much again for joining me. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Please consider subscribing, and I will see you very soon. Bye.